Welcome everyone. I am Dr. S.P. Shinde, Assistant Professor, Sate College, Vile Parle, Mumbai. I am doing video recording for TYBSc chemistry students affiliated to Mumbai University. TYBSc chemistry course is 2 semester course, that is semester 5 and semester 6. Each semester contains 5 papers. Paper first is physical chemistry. Paper second is inorganic chemistry. Paper third is organic chemistry. Paper fifth, analytical chemistry. So paper 4 is analytical chemistry. Paper fifth is applied component. Each paper contains 4 units. 15 lectures are allotted for each unit. So total 60 lectures are allotted for each paper. Same papers are repeated to semester 6 with advanced syllabus. In semester 5, physical chemistry paper contains 4 units. Unit first is molecular spectroscopy. Unit second is chemical kinetics and chemical thermodynamics. This unit contains 2 subunits. First is chemical thermodynamics and second is chemical kinetics. Unit third is the nuclear chemistry. And unit 4 is the surface chemistry. For this semester, as per the allotment, I am going to teach you unit first, molecular spectroscopy. This is the syllabus for molecular spectroscopy. This chapter contains 4 subunits. First is the rotational spectrum. This is a first point from molecular spectroscopy unit. Second is the vibrational spectrum. Third is the vibrational rotational spectrum of diatomic molecule, and fourth is the Raman spectroscopy. So these are the points which are given in the syllabus, and the detailed syllabus is given here. You can go through this. The syllabus is given on the university website also. I have prepared a mind map for TYBSc students for molecular spectroscopy chapter. This chapter contains 4 points, so I am going to explain it in a detail, that all points which are including in the syllabus. Out of these 4, first is the rotational spectrum point. This rotational spectrum point contains the study of the brief idea about dipole moment, moment of inertia. Along with that, rigid rotor model is also given for the understanding. So you can determine energies of molecules, energies of rotational lines of diatomic molecules. Along with that, we are going to learn about the selection rules for the rigid rotor molecules or for rotational spectra. In this selection rule, we are going to learn about why only some transitions are allowed and other are forbidden. Similarly, the ideas about rotational spectrum, the difference between the two lines in the rotational spectrum, whether this distance is constant or it is varied. If it is varied, why the difference between the energy levels decreases or it is constant. All the answers are given in this point. Next subpoint is the vibrational spectrum. This subpoint is very important for the study of IR spectrum, that is infrared spectrum. This spectrum is used for structural analysis and it plays very important role in research purpose also. So for the structural analysis, this point is very important. In this point, our aim is to study what is degree of movement, why the formula for linear molecule and non-linear molecule, diatomic molecules changes, how to determine this. Then the number of modes of vibrations, the vibrations containing stretching and bending vibrations. In stretching vibrations, there are two types of vibrations are possible. Some of those are symmetric in nature, some of those are unsymmetric in nature. How to differentiate symmetric and asymmetric vibrations? Similarly, in bending vibrations, there are two types of vibrations are possible. One is in plane bending and second is out of plane bending. In plane bending, there are two types of bendings are possible. One is rocking and scissoring, and in out of plane bending there are two types of bendings are possible. One is twisting and second is wagging. So how to differentiate this? How to determine this bending? Which type of bending vibrations are possible in that molecule? We are going to learn about that modes of molecular vibrations. Along with that, we are going to learn about the concept of IR active and IR inactive molecules with the help of change in dipole moment. Similarly, we are going to learn about the selection rule, that is why only delta V is equal to plus minus 1 transitions are allowed and other transitions are forbidden. If forbidden transitions are taking place in a diatomic molecule, what happens with the spectra? The details about this is given in this point, so we are going to learn about this point also. The next point is the vibrational rotational spectrum of a diatomic molecule. In this point, we will learn about selection rules for rotational and vibrational energy levels, how to differentiate P branch and R branch. Along with that, the nature of spectrum of molecule with P branch and R branch, the frequencies of P branch and R branch, the distance between the two lines in P branch and R branch. Along with that, we are going to learn what is meant by anharmonic oscillator, what is difference between the fundamental bands and overtone bands, what is meant by first overtone band, second overtone band, and how to differentiate that from fundamental bands. All these concepts are important to study near infrared spectroscopy. In this point, in this subpoint, we are going to learn applications of spectrum for determination of force constant, for determination of internuclear distances, for determination of isotopic effect on the spectrum, etc. Similarly, we will learn nature of spectrum with the help of water and CO2 molecules, that is water and carbon dioxide molecule. the concept of IR spectrum also. In this IR spectrum, two regions are very important. One is fingerprint region and second is group frequencies, that is functional group region. The study of this functional group region is important for the structural analysis in organic chemistry. Next point is the Raman spectroscopy. This is the mind map for the Raman spectroscopy. In this point, we are going to learn about theory of Raman effect, what is meant by elastic and inelastic scattering, the scattering phenomenon, how to differentiate Stokes and anti-Stokes lines, then rules of mutual exclusive principle, the concept about why some IR active molecules are Raman inactive and vice versa. All these we will learn in this subpoint. Along with that, we will learn about the concept through which symmetric and asymmetric stretching, differentiation and bending vibrations in H2O and CO2 molecules. So this chapter or this unit is not only important for TYBSc examination point of view, but this point is very important in research point of view also. In next module, we will start the molecular spectroscopy unit. Thank you.